You're a fucking retard. You're a fucking retard. No. Martin, is it? I don't know him. Nor do I live through your vaginas, you weird as fuck psychopaths who are being sued. Many other things as said, as stated before, prior. I'm not here to be bullied by a damn community of worthless fucks, plagiarist little fucks who try to victim and falsely imprison me the last 10 years without my knowledge. Defamation, impersonation, slander, shame, bitch, crap. Damn, dumb, deranged bitch. Thought she could pretend to be my higher self. Like dress up. I'm not going through this again. My abuse of fucking shit. Stop your electrocution, rape, crap, and the rape of my life on every goddamn level, from financial to emotional, sexual abuse. Stop. It's not solicited, and I don't go by someone else's interpretation of rules made up in my own life or practice. That I didn't invite any of those people or anyone else to ever participate in ever again. It's not for their taking, it's not for their use. This is my residency, it's my body of work, my projects, my goddamn life. It's how I set it out, it's how I made it, it's my parameters. It's my existence, my one birthday. It's what I have. It's my birthday. It's my birth chart. It's not for their taking. It's not for their doing anything with. I won't tolerate it, and I will see the living fucking shit out of you people. I have no qualms about it. You mean zero in my life at best. And you actually thought that I would humor you at the expense of my own freedom for the benefit of damn rapist bitches who wouldn't stop, who thought that I was here to be their servant because they're incapable of doing what I can do as an artist for my own projects, my own work. They thought I was here to serve their asses and not make money as an artist or as an individual. They thought I could afford that. They thought that that was their prerogative and their decision. They thought that they were that important. They thought I gave a flying fuck about their careers at the expense of my own privacy, freedom, and existence, well-being, and sanity. They thought I was here to facilitate their damn selfish bitch wives in stealing my life and identity. They thought it was a game. It's not a game. Get your damn electrocuting rod dicks out of my fucking ass, bitch! You stupid little rapist creep! You thought I was gonna goddamn put up with your West Side doorbot bitch? Crap Dewworth cunt? You thought I was gonna put up with your damn Dewworth doorknob bitch passing off her damn little electrocution rape crap and her damn little replica toy off as me? You thought I was gonna let you ruin my career and life and identity for your damn whore of a wife? You stupid bitch of a man? Asshole directly at them? I live over there? You thought I was gonna let you conflate me with that Miriam fuckhole bitch? You didn't even look up her Kappa chapter pictures. You actually thought that I was gonna goddamn let that stupid prostitute whore think she could ever switch my life with hers when I was paying taxes in New York and rent and going to school? You thought I was gonna let you stupid motherfuckers, paid off little program bitches, think that you had any prerogative or priority in my life to facilitate your damn abuse, rape, torture, identity fraud, plagiarism, displacement of my own identity? Taking up space in my own identity, bitch? I said you're clogging up my mirror. I didn't allow that. That you signed me up for something I didn't allow. I didn't sign up for. You thought you could make decisions in my life that affect my daily life and cost me my 30s without even consulting me once or speaking with me once? You thought you could have some imposter bitch who claimed to be my goddamn mind? The most insulting, dehumanizing, dewomanizing, goddamn pathetic, defunct crap? You thought that that bitch could speak on my behalf? You thought you could sign my illustration business signature logo as my signature? You thought you could goddamn misinterpret things to the degree that it affected my daily life and brought reckless endangerment into my home and people to think they had a preference or say over my own life, being, existence, and body and sex, gender, and sex life? You thought you could make those decisions in my life because you're a damn possessive, smothering retard bitch who thought she could really dress up in my life? Well, I don't want to necessarily, but it would be pretty much a good definition of it. You thought I had to put up with your damn child in my home, trying to tell me how to live and how to create work, and how if I don't, electrocution torture bitch. You thought I signed up to be electrocuted, rotted like cattle. You thought I need your pushes to think. What was I ever doing before your damn bitch was even like who? I think I recognize her from 2 Mile. What the fuck was I doing before your damn whore found my YouTube channel and thought she could pretend to be me? How was I just sitting there comatose? What was I ever doing with their little pushes to turn on my mind? You thought you could bring that kind of crap into my life and identity and actually treat me like that with repercussions that are so detrimental that I wouldn't be able to find work or be thought of as a human being and a woman? You thought you had a say over my goddamn womanhood? You couldn't be a goddamn woman without demonizing me because you're a weird sort of a goddamn parasitic crap whore who thought she could attach to my goddamn being based off a tarot card? You thought I had to go by your archetypal assignments or your displacement of my own birth chart and your assignment of my birth chart placements to random ass cunt bitches here that thought they could play me better than me, who thought they could represent me better than me, who were never in campaigns in any capacity, who thought that they were responsible for what I created. No, bitch, you were just a recycled material used in a campaign. You thought that you were part of what I was creating? Whomever the fuck I'm speaking at? You thought that you were responsible? You thought it took your little disgusting, grotesque craps, distance, magical peewee dick crap that actually is just rage scraps that you try to use against me to make me look insane? You thought I was gonna put up with your bullying, you fucking dumpsters? You thought I cared to goddamn protect your feelings and your well-being and sanity while you were destroying mine purposely without goddamn reason or warrant? You thought that I was here to serve your asses? Do you live in the cloud? Do you think because I uploaded something to the internet that you now have claim to it? Or do you think that's what is happening here? You thought you proving that you're a bot? That you live in the clouds? What are you proving here? That because you could mirror what I'm doing here in my home? You thought you were entitled to my abilities, my formal training as a forecaster and knowledge. You thought I was doing it for your benefit so you could pass it off as you. So you thought you could goddamn pass off my words as you because you thought you could goddamn speak for me. What was I ever doing before you found my channel and I've never met you? What was I ever doing in school? How could I get up in the morning and think about what I was going to do with the Lens series or any of these projects I was doing without your non-guidance and your distracting rape abuse that causes me hours already? Do you honestly think I was here to goddamn be waltzed in upon so you could fish for information that you didn't goddamn deserve nor goddamn have a warrant to ascertain, to obtain? Ascertain? Are you kidding? You're such an ascertain. You're just the kind of, you want to take a spin on my vagina and steal my money and livelihood and goddamn pass it off to people, bribe them into torture abuse and some distorted perception of reality and who I am? So that you could pretend like you're some hero, bitch? Giving to humanity money you stole from me that I earned with my own life and making? You thought I had to be defined by you people for the rest of my life? And what you made of my goddamn, you stupid motherfuckers? You thought you had a say about life lived already and past experiences and who I am as a woman? You thought you had a say over gender? You thought you were more important than God and how God made me as a woman? A straight natural woman, as above, so below? You thought you controlled my mind and conceptual art practices about the way I put together ideas and visuals and content and whatnot, direction, research, my own education and skills, experience working in fashion. Well, you thought that I was here to make a career for you? You thought I was here to make your damn people who already have careers, who are already worshipped on like all these, who already have income and all that? And you thought I was here to stand on the sidelines and watch you play out my life and experiences that I already lived, that I remember, that I actually experienced? You thought I was here to be told what I lived? You thought you were here to tell me how I feel about things? You thought you were here to, I don't know what you thought because I don't speak crazy and I don't think like that. Because you're not me. Because I would never do any of that to anyone. You're a damn bitch. You're a damn bitch. He just needed to get his dick wet in like a nasty little toilet whore, I guess, who like actually thought she could pretend that she was me because I thought so. It was fun for me. I like to put things in your skin. No, you're not allowed to do any of that. I needed protection from you people. You thought you were doing some great thing by keeping me from my own life and from living it and from experiencing being part of jobs you pretended like I was working at or relationships you thought I was in. You thought you could date me through someone else who doesn't have the slightest idea of who I am? He was like, I'm an Aries, and so I think I can pretend to be her her Aries midheaven, and then I thought I could cash checks in her name as her Aries midheaven while passing off her work as mine. I'm a dumb, slow bitch who also put that on the victim of my crimes. No, that's what they should say. I can't believe anyone thought they could speak on my behalf. She said we could. I don't give a fuck what someone told you to do. You think this is a human zoo? Did you think you owned people? You hypocritical assholes. You thought you owned the word liberation. You thought you owned the word. You thought you owned people. More than happy to jump on the slave train as soon as you were given an inch of access and pretend authority over someone. Is that normally what you people do? You target people in a town or a city or a state and force them, and by saying, like, it's for the American people, you were going to make me look bad by saying, oh, I'm so sorry, but I need my privacy, and I'm not willing to give up my career or life or being or existence or privacy and human needs so that damn fucks could pretend that they were entitled to those human unalienable rights. How the fuck dare you, stupid fucking wenches? You damn children. You damn stupid whores. You damn creepy-ass old baby boomers who are not invited into my goddamn 40-year-old life. Who the fuck thought that they had a goddamn say about my own goddamn human needs as a human being and a woman? You thought you could determine for me, you Catholic creeps, what my sexuality is and what I had to live by? You thought I was going to be celibate for you people? Or seen as a whore? Which one is it today? You thought you were involved in my sex life? You thought I was asking you people what your fantasy was? Like, seriously? You thought that this was about you people? You can distinguish between what was private videos or him or a story involved only me. You thought I gave a fuck what your damn lonely needs were while you were purposely isolating and ostracizing me and keeping me from a love life that you wanted to steal for yourselves? You psycho little freaking crap prostitutes. Because they didn't want to deal with their own decisions, or they felt maybe out of control in their own lives. They thought they could control an adult woman because what? Validates your life choices, makes you feel superior to someone that you could never compete with actually in reality. Go live in New York, put yourself through school. Go try to find a job in one of the most difficult industries and fashion, and learn an age-old craft, perfect it in 4 years, work where there's lots of competition, and survive while doing that, working for free pretty much as an intern, as required mostly. And and just like, I don't know, then go back to school and put yourself through school and work in restaurants and all kinds of things and meet all kinds of different people and all kinds of all different places. Travel, see different cultures. I've grown up being brought to a museum, spending your after school hours in a museum. Go on archaeological digs. Be crowned in Ephesus by the sun. Light. I don't know. Go get into a residency as a artist and use your own work, not mine that you thought you could think for me. How could you ever think such a thing? It's the only thing they could ever do if that's how they were claiming any of my work. It's absolutely obscenely insane, inappropriate, and goddamn abusive, detrimental to my career. And you thought I was going to sue you dumb fucks for damages and along with fraud up your asses? Stick Colorado up and raped 7,000 times. Raped 7,000 times because that damn whore fuckhole Miriam shit dump. Oh, you know what? Let me tell you that story, and I don't give a fuck. What are you going to do, bitch? Not obtain the FOIL report that I against her back in 2011? You damn fucking useless as fuck corrupt cops. Didn't know you switched over to digital 2011, so you couldn't find it. So you just wrote it off. Because if I was a whore, I'd definitely be living with my parents and 12 cats in my high school home. You thought I wanted to give you my money for the projects I made? I was going to support myself with, since you were mirroring me my whole life and thinking that my life was free for your use? that you were going to do anyways, but you thought that you had to bribe people to participate in, they were already doing that. They're already stealing from me and using me incessantly. I just gave them a legitimate way to do it that actually benefit me is they giving me credit, not giving people allowance to write themselves into, I made this. If my name had been there, it would have been a lot easier to be like, see, yeah, I wouldn't have to prove a million connections and how it was inspired by me. Like they never did. And then you're just like, I can claim this because of what she said in that Aries mid-oven video. You just take what you want. Not like that. Most people with any sort of semblance of a brain would goddamn realize that. They took everything so literally. They're just such stupid motherfuckers. They're like talking head idiot parasites. You saw one video like, this is a takeaway show. Journalists, if anything, should appreciate context. And no, that wasn't the point. That you could just like go get a fucking thesaurus. Don't use my words. Contrived crap and goddamn scapegoating shit and completely out of context. As I've said, stop! Shit! How many times I put on a record when you sue CNN? Shut up, bitches! Shit. I'm so angry. I'm so angry. You thought you could just make the source, Caitlin Collins, and not actually pay for the time and like privacy you were violating? Now you're discrediting my career as an artist and putting me in horrible situations and telling me that my life was an act. My entire art practice is based on my identity. You thought I was going to give you my birthright, you retard? I've been doing this on a daily basis. I've been explaining this 5 times just today. Fending off their rape, torture, torment, trying to find some peace to work. On my work, you freak ass terminology, you retards! Who goddamn ever allowed them ever to think any of this was ever okay for them to ever do? Who gave them that impression? Who told them as much? Some sadistic little bitch who's like, she likes it. No, bitch, I speak for my goddamn body, not your worthless human trafficking whore-bot bitch wife. You stupid fucking assholes to my 30s because of a damn dumb bitch who doesn't like hearing it. Well, I'm not amenable to your preferences, bitch. You've been sex trafficking me. You've been human trafficking me. You've been exploiting my time and using my money against me to pay people off to rape and torture me like they're doing right now. It's electrocution, abuse, crap. It's unwanted and horrible. Stop! I don't have your numbers to call you. I don't know where you live. Stop, you freak-ass creeps. I didn't sign up to be tortured. I didn't sign up to be uncomfortable. I didn't sign up to be goddamn getting heart palpitations and heart attacks or distress in any capacity. I know what sex is. I've had sex. I'm a 40-year-old woman. I know how to have it, and I know how to live it, and I know how to have it, and I know how to fuck! You thought I was gonna goddamn let you distance rape me? With electrocution crap, the most unpleasant crap on the planet was meant for some stupid damn bitch who she was divine feminine when it worked for her, and she was a karmic when it was about putting his dick in her goddamn vagina and electrocuting raping me at a distance. She thought that I had to share my identity. She thought I would go halvesy on my identity with a stupid shape-shifting bitch named whatever. Ronald Gorney, or whatever, Colleen. She's a possessing little freak of a turd. Hater. Thing. Entity. Bitch. Demon. Crap. And any of you people that believed her and thinking that I was some sadomasochist, that I liked some horrible... No, I like when a dick actually goes in my vagina and actually have physical sex. That's pleasurable and a guy knows what he's doing. Otherwise, why the fuck did you think I was going to let you waste my time? You're ugly bitch asses. I'm here looking for a husband. You thought I wanted to goddamn entertain your stupid bitch crap. Some ugly little asshole came up to me at a bar and was like... He had like a mushroom cup, red carrot top bitch. He looked like he stepped out of Spencer's. He's like, you want to hear this recording of my dead grandfather? He just passed. Get the fuck away from me. All your dead crap you keep trying to put him. Get away from me. Get the fuck gone. You think I want to know any of you people at this expense? I can do without 1,000 times over. There's 1 billion times better men than any of you people combined. You thought I was going to let your damn rapist dykey little assholes, because that's what it is. Crap, think that they had to say over my goddamn body or life? No. You do what you want with your life. My brother's gay. I support that. Whatever you want. Not in my body, not in my say, and not in my hindrance of my goddamn ability to find a husband or a date or have sex as a straight, natural 40-year-old woman. Get your fucking cunts out of it. You thought you were gonna goddamn tell me how to live and how to goddamn my own sexuality? Someone who supported me too? And time's up? You thought you were gonna tell me about my own body, and you thought I was gonna ever answer your Catholic ass shit. You thought I had to. I was talking about my own life the whole time. I have thoughts about theology and about Jesus. I was raised Christian, but I'm talking about my own experience, my own life. You dumb fucks could not ever tell me how to live or what the fuck you wanted out of my goddamn art practice or what the fuck you wanted out of my own life or that I had to do anything to make someone else look better. I'm not here to serve some bitch ass's little goddamn agenda in order to steal my work, like my X Drive experiment, my Mew drawings, my just everything, all of it. Value of Ideas project that you made some money on, you sold my data, or you got a job based off of it. You thought I was gonna be quiet about it? It's my body of work. It's what I'll always be referencing throughout my entire career, probably. Get the fuck, and it's my identity. It's what I live in. I don't have a different one. I'm not you damn fraud ass phony bitches. I didn't need to steal anyone's personality. I already had my own. I didn't need to steal anyone's birth chart. I didn't need to call anyone a dog because I didn't ever think of anyone as a dog. I didn't need to diminish someone's human rights. I didn't need to goddamn do any of the fucking crap that you people did. Did it make you better people? You feel better about yourselves now? Now that you know that I hate you for it all? It was completely unnecessary and displaced and ignorant and only set you people back? Do you honestly think that I went to bed every night hoping that my community would call me a whore and be treating me like a dog and be trying to steal my goddamn as a computer? Treat me as a computer that answers some psycho bitch that pretends to be my higher self? You spend my money living in my house. I was on the train and thinking about that. In my just living in my house. I didn't know they thought she was me and that she just was living there all this time. I could have been enjoying my life, and some woman behind me, like a few rows back, right then. I was for a while. It's like demonic torture. And you think they can't read minds? Who the fuck that thing is? Who the hell knows? You can get them out of my home, out of my life. Do you not think that I was here to goddamn be forced into a career that doesn't pay, for zero privacy, respect, torment, torture on a daily experimentation on my body face, and telling me I'm a whore will deny me a paycheck in order to live and feed myself because you called me a computer and dehumanized me and kept me in a false imprisonment under someone else's identity? You didn't think that I was goddamn going to be amenable to that so I could serve your goddamn political retard douchebag agendas, you goddamn finance asshole fuck, so you can make a paycheck? Do you ever give anything back? No, I said I'm lucky in partnerships, not for people to use me and not for them to not repay me and not to goddamn at least. They wouldn't have had it without me, so why the fuck did you think I was making you money? So you could what? Keep it from me? So you could goddamn try to control me? Did I ever give people money? One thing my mom told me, you never. Never let anyone think that like they can control you. Never, especially their money. So I know they're not parents. So much, all of it. Car loses its value the minute you drive it off a parking lot. So you should always buy a used car and all these things, and now they're leasing. No, you can't drive because your poetry in motion. We want you using your X Drive timing and proving us wrong, and then we wouldn't make money off of it. And it's just like all this crap. She thinks it's my competition. She's some dead entity living in my mother. My mother's a screen. So is my father. So are a lot of people. They're called screens, like in the Skeleton Key. They're just like bodies snatching asshole folks. They're just like, I think I can control you because I'm living in someone who's control these finances and things like that. Or people will take me seriously because I look like they're actually manipulative, little malicious asshole brat fucks who don't seem to know consequences about anything. I'm just like little assholes that I want gone, and totally impaired my 30s already in the last like 10 years of my life. And in some sort of captivity here in some weird way, in some sense. People living in my identity, going places and presenting themselves as me in my work, and like I don't even know about it, wondering why all this things are so weird and like all the basic plan and making up all these reasons why, all these things as if to completely defame and slander me. It's just like awful. What the hell's wrong with people? I wish I knew where it was. I wish I knew where it was online. Like it's just these. I think people must have like a thread here or some sort of like private YouTube channel or something like that, or are just liaisons reporting to their agencies and things like that. I don't know. I don't know. I think I know it's at least two jealous housewives, because I confirmed by timing. That started a lot of things, just craziness. Oh, her name is, I can't really say her name, but it rhymes with Hiriam. And yeah, that girl I knew from Baylor. I am more than able to talk about my own experience and how I was victimized by a damn worthless hacking bitch. Yeah. One of these days, hopefully, I'll get my FOIL report back. She's just horrible. I lived in fear the last like 10 years, looking over my shoulder, because she did all that stuff and hacked everything like second day of FIT after I told her how great it was to be going to school in New York and design the action industry and professors and all that, because we'd had such a bad time at Baylor design program. And that night is whenever that happened, and and I never heard from her again after. So I went to the police station. And so, you think, well, it must be out of jealousy and like anything that kind of set her off. So, God forbid I have any success in any capacity as an artist, because that might make her jealous and looking over my shoulder the whole. Because she's a prostitute. She's a jealous, crazy bitch. That, and I think she was jealous. And I think she didn't like being named as such because, well, I need to make a distinction between the bitch harassing me and myself, who people in this neighborhood called me her name. I don't know. They refer to me as her. I don't know. I think she moved here. I think she fucked up my bed. I think all these things happened. I think she pretended to be me. I think they're protecting her own ass now. Like, I think, I don't know. I have no idea. It's just crazy. Crazy. She's in that macro trend retrospective MTR. The time she visited me in New York with a friend, a mutual friend. See, she's on the right and I'm clearly natural hair color on the left. I don't know why they haven't been able to figure out her identity. Yeah. Yeah. 1000%. I think. It's also my own hometown here. Like, I wasn't gonna be pushed out by some rat bitch who just wanted me gone. It wouldn't matter either way as far as a creative career of any kind or what I'm doing here. I'd probably only thrive without their distractions and abuses, of ability to illegally surveil me and to steal or hack or whatever the fuck they've done. I think she's been marrying me this whole time, so that it would seem like it was her work. I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know what's going on to the degree that I probably should, but that would also be the point of keeping someone in the dark about how you are using and victimizing them. I guess you probably wouldn't want them to know. Wouldn't want me to know. But yeah, I don't know. I think they pretended that they thought for me. They literally pretend to be like ventriloquists or something, or like that they took credit from. As I said that last week. But they're yeah when they were listening to my home. I don't know, just weird things like that. So and they went passed off like proposals and things as mine went in place of me. Yeah, I think that as well. But it's it's more of the things that I say in my private bedroom here that are then repeated as soon as I like walk out the door by neighbors and people in the neighborhood that they wouldn't have only heard me say in my bedroom or through the phone or surveilling. That's what's really disconcerting. You're like, well, how did someone just and are mocking? I think it's like they're, I don't know. It's like that's bizarre. I don't really know if it's like, yeah. I don't know. Because then, I mean, I tried to do some, as much as I could. As soon as I'd leave my house and seeing like what I did, I did. Paid $1,500 of a professional and do a sweep of the house and check for bugs and things like that. Yeah, went off in the shower, but he said he didn't find anything. Not that they couldn't have just, it would have been so easy. Just the next day. You know, if they got rid of, found something, got rid of it. I think maybe a lot of access to my house. Construction people as well. Just, I don't know. Or when I was gone, that story I was telling outside, I don't how weird it was that that stalker girl, she was a Kappa at Baylor, Kappa Kappa Gamma. And on like Baylor Bear Day or like cookouts and barbecues, you'd often see like a lot of the sorority girls wearing these like, did I tell this story before? Maybe the other day, it might have been one of those long videos kind of clumped in with everything else. These like, I call them moo-moos. They're like these lightweight linen, like smock type, like embroidery things. Yeah, I think I did say this. And then, yeah, I've only really seen people at Baylor in Texas wearing, particularly that sorority. And then that guy that I liked and the woman he married, and I think had a lot to do with that too. Like, I don't know, impersonation. Or someone sent me a picture of them after they had a baby, and I guess to hurt me. And she was in one of those moo I've never seen anyone wear before or after since Texas or and outside of that sorority, really. I don't know. I just thought it was so weird. I'm like, maybe she knew her. Maybe she had one. Maybe she was from there. And so I was telling that story, and then the very next day, I was sitting at 2 Mile in this the first time. I see someone wearing one of those smocks here in Chicago. Sat down right next, a few streets away from me, like black Mexican girl. And you like, I mean, it's just the gauging of timing, like when you say things and like when someone else repeats it or occurs, is a little hard to reconcile sometimes. It's disturbing. My birthday in real week video, I was just like, it was awful until I did not want to get into the shower, like some sort of horrible plans thing. I just spent my birthday crying in the parking lot, having heart attack after heart attack. It was horrible. Electrocution, whatever they've done here, I don't know. It's some sort of, it's not sexual at all, but I think they pretend to make it sexual, or like that it's like, oh, it's your ass, it's just so, it's to resist something like that. I don't know. They do something of that nature, implied or whatnot, and it's just awful. You can't breathe. Overheating, anger, rage, and sometimes it's just like your chest is like to collapse. I've had an EKG. All these things, it's not like that any other time. It's just when I guess they choose to press some button and think that they're in charge or and You have to be at the whims of someone who just wanted to, only when absolutely necessary. Like, they literally think that they're can like cattle rod people and like electrocute them or something like that. It's rape on some nature. I feel like it's just so violating and so abusive and so horrible and discomforting and just completely like disorienting, and you're just like in a daze afterwards for hours and completely disrupting, and just, then you're angry about that, and it's just so emotionally draining, and it's just horrible. I spent my entire birthday like 2 years ago just like crying and having like screaming in my car so I wouldn't be like carted off from the hospital in my house. It was the worst birthday of my life, basically. And I had to get naked in front of strangers in my shower, and yeah, it's awful. But yeah, I didn't sign up for it, and it's not for your best interest, or that they ever really gave a fuck if there was any sort of miscommunication of some kind, and they're just under the impression that they could do what they were doing, or told as much by someone else, but in actuality corrected by the woman they're affecting somehow, I think. So I don't know who to direct at, but put it out there, and just hopefully, if they didn't realize that it was harmful, that they would have stopped, but they didn't. So, and then someone actually spoke on my phone. She likes it. It's fine. That's why they changed the English language. That damn word. She speaks back. No, I don't. I speak straightforward all the time. They just didn't like what I was saying. And it hurt their feelings. They thought they could, what all pragmatic and Socratic and important, significant conversations, discussions are based off of his ability to like be like, I don't like that. It doesn't work with my narrative, and it hurt my feelings. I'm just gonna, um, I'm gonna change your intentional, directional meaning, or word usage, all of it, to fit what better suits my needs for this particular thing that shouldn't affect me, but it isn't my business. But now you have to go by that. Like, this is the kind of like 2-year-old maturity level of some kind of. There's no logic in it. There's nothing. It's making me crazy. There's no rationale. There's no. You can't do that. You just can't. You can have your say about your own life, live and let live. This is my say. This is my opinion, and this is what I have to say about it. And this is my statement of facts and intent. This is my artist bio. This is my artist tape. Yeah. Who the hell did anyone think they were? The most like self-directed kind of career one could have, the most independent kind of career one. It's all about his own self-development, I guess, in the sense, and how you express that in relation to your own focus of art and whatnot. I don't know how the fuck anyone ever thought they could speak on my behalf or ever be like, this is what she meant. No, what I said is what I meant, whether you liked it or not, whether it hurt your feelings or not. Believe it or not, whether you approve of my language or not, the actual crime is being trespassed, perpetrated upon, and unwarrantedly abused, and conspired against, and defamed and slandered in order to legitimize their story, and plagiarism and fraud and identity fraud and enforced compliance and reckless endangerment and trespassing in order to enforce their agenda, I guess. And it was like, did they not realize I had my own prior to this? That was a part of what I was doing, but it wasn't all of it, and it wasn't my only intentional, and I had always reserved the right to change focus and evolve as an artist and practice in what I'm interested in. And by the way, I wasn't going to goddamn make predictions while being scapegoated and blamed and not paid and told that it was my responsibility to tell the truth, and it was all this morality crap, and then people brought themselves into my life and thought that I had to live without privacy and without dignity and without pay and without money so that they could get some sort of weatherman heads up that I don't give a fuck about. But the skies part and you were entitled to some message. No, bitch, I studied forecasting, fashion forecasting. I was very generous with my time and probably saved a bunch of lives. But at the same time, I'm not going to live my life in the future looking constantly for clues and like, what is and like, no. nor did they deserve it, nor did they goddamn have. It's just beyond me how anyone thought that they could like force someone to like, you better use your education for my benefit, even though I won't hire you, I won't speak with you directly, I'm implying all this, and I'm giving you no benefits nor freedom or reason to want anything to do with me. In fact, I destroyed your life and put upon you my own responsibilities and blamed you for things and ruined your career that you actually wanted to have, and here's everything over here that you wanted, but we facilitate someone else taking that so that we could use you as a slave and as a human slave in your own home, where that's where you work and that's your commodity as an artist with your own mind and work you make, but we were going to use it by trespassing, and so therefore making you slave and forced labor. Well, displacing out of your and pretending like we can force that. You can't be in your own identity. You have to be silent so that we're not delegitimized in what we stole from you. What we're trying to. No. None of it. None of it. Never. Never in accordance with what I was doing. It was never contingent on them. And in fact, if I moved, it would be even better. So then I wouldn't have their, like, they'd have less ability to access my home, less chances and opportunities to abuse privacy in all these different ways. And I wouldn't be as, like, worried about leaving my stuff when I, not at home, or my animals and things that have gone missing and rummaged through and stolen and whatnot. It's just like, at some point, especially when I'm into like, whatever it takes. If I had to work at a freaking fast food place or, I don't know, retail or anything like that. I feel like I graduated from that in my 20s, and all these people are just selfish, greedy bastard fucks who want to be known for something they never made and want to coast on someone else's ideas and hard work or body that I could exploit. So not my prerogative, not my priority, and not interested in what the fuck they wanted to make my career out of and what they wanted to take credit for and claim, because it's like it's the expense of my mind. It's like at the expense of thinking like they could think for me. It's the expense of my independence. It's the expense of, it's like, here's everything you want and here's everything we want to put on you, blame you for, scapegoat you for, and take from you, and for no money, no pay, no privacy. And in fact, we got in the way of all the things that you wanted. We sent our own government people to steal your men and to pretend that you lived through someone. We exploited your body. Like, our government are a bunch of fucking creeps. Douchebag assholes thought, hey, here she is talking about how a bunch of financial douchebags took over like the East Village, and all of a sudden all the bars weren't that much fun anymore because they were just like, we heard this is the cool place to go, and let me buy you a shot, and like, yeah, Wednesday, and they're just like annoying as fuck. And not every single one. I knew a few guys that worked in finance who were nice, but yeah. And you're just like, and you thought you would bring them into my home to steal from me any sort of predictions or timing or whatnot, so they could line their pocketbooks and be total douchebags, and that they could treat me like dirt cheap whore at the same time as taking from my mind. Yeah. And you thought you could blame me for your damn economy, and you damn fucks are trained in your careers. You're responsible for all of it. You thought that I was going to take responsibility for that? That was my graduating year. You hindered my ability to find a job and made the economy worse for anyone who's already working in a low-paying career industry like fashion. And they're just firing everyone on my first day of my internship. It wasn't great. And you're like, let's put this on everyone that's graduating in 2008. Actually, just this one girl who we were in her death the minute she was born. We thought that we can just do whatever we wanted. Some stupid bitch said as my point. Yeah, that's what I'm suing you for. Impersonation. It doesn't, I don't know. What doesn't compute? You thought you own people? You thought you could go off someone's playlist? You thought because I referenced a video with an old picture in it? Yeah, that was nearly 40 years ago. Lots of variations on Eden. The concept of Eden. Mythology of Eden. Were you there? Okay, good. I didn't think so. So you didn't have any authority to speak on that, right? or whether or not I can come up with lots of creative, conceptual ideas of there's lots of variations of the same type of tree as well. In one context, this context, that context, this possibility, that's possibility. Do you think I was trying to appease your damn Catholic, religious, traditional, whomever the fuck, like people who, she's from government, Vatican government. An A$AP Rocky song. And that girl that looks like me. That's how I was wearing my hair at the time, remember I said? Like that? In that Guns and Butter video. I bet that's that's probably one imposter that's living my identity. Or CGI shit. It's like, no, I'm not as cool as that to be in an A$AP Rocky video. But yeah. Not me. I do have actual sex, and I don't let computers think that they could have sex in my place. Or psychotic neighborhood, sociopathic, state school slut. Yeah. Don't get me started. I'm angry as. They think because I talk, and that's part of the rules. If she talks, no. I talk to express myself and to confront what it is I need to confront, and to tell people off and tell them the truth, and so they know they can't do it. It's example and demonstration of everything I was saying earlier, and that's just one of trillions of details and memories and examples that should make someone aware that they wouldn't ever be able to pass as me, because I'm never going to tell them those things. Because if it comes down to it, I have to present myself in court as me and prove my identity, which is absolutely ridiculous. There's a million ways to do so. You might, maybe the corrupt cops stole my fingerprints. Or maybe, I don't know, they tampered with DNA. They kept me in the dark about it so they would have one over me. Let me test her intuition. That's not how it works, bitch. I studied forecasting. We all have intuition. I'm not responsible for you and your damn assholes who are like, let's just see if she can guess. I'm not playing that. I'm not trying to be your fucking prediction machine. I'm an artist. I study the nature and physics of time. It's both personal and scientific. You're fucking cunts out of my goddamn life. You heard me, unless you want to be goddamn charged with human trafficking and exploitation, human testing. You people zoologists, human zoologists? You thought you owned people? You want to be charged with slavery? My timing definitely doesn't indicate that people can be sued for 6 7 felony charges. That's crimes against humanity. And I'm not talking just to my viewers, the people that stalk me on YouTube. Yes, that's yes. But it's my only real outlet and platform for saying as much. You wouldn't think people would be so stupid as to perpetrate such crimes or would expect anyone to smile at them like the Queen of Sheba after they just torture abused and thought that they had the right to do so. Or to tell me about my own life and what that created as an artist. This is what it means. Actually, it's what I meant it to mean. And I didn't solicit your damn opinion. You're ever allowed your damn mirroring contradiction, bitch, especially about fundamental facts, or that which doesn't require contradiction or your input. You non-expert creative, whatever the fuck. That stupid Barbie bitch. Now she's going to tell me about style. And why she couldn't have something to do with design. I don't know. I would never respect that bitch. Ever. And least of all for someone thinking that my career as an artist or as a designer and collaborations were ever contingent on my sexuality or taking on mirroring bitches' goddamn whore life and choices. There's millions of people named Miriam. You want to goddamn try it, bitch. There's tons and tons of people that know who she is and what she's done, and know me for who I am and where I was at those times. I have no problem, goddamn, ever representing myself in court as, yeah, I said a lot about her, and she's a fucking bitch, and she's a worthless cunt, and yeah, and those things are real and true, and I don't give a fuck. You don't like my language? I don't like her being exploitive towards me and ruining my goddamn life and career and trying to sex traffic me on my home while pretending to be a fucking victim. While pretending to be a goddamn sex trafficking victim. I actually am. You wonder who's the responsible for the goddamn, maybe the accountant, the cookbooks, maybe the actual prostitute living in Vegas. I don't know. Do your jobs and research, you damn useless cops. Instead of actually goddamn trying to blame the victim for something so dehumanizing, so inhumane, and so disgustingly grotesque, that is so psychologically damaging and so much of a waste of my time. You thought I was gonna let that whorebot bitch sleep with my husband in place of me? You thought I was gonna let that whore bitch I get away from into my home? You thought I was gonna let that whore bitch tell me how fuck to do with my life, and she was entitled to my goddamn career, and that I had to goddamn, in order to what, be associated to fashion in some way, put up with Miriam bitch's ass shithole life and choices? You thought I was gonna goddamn ever let her conflate her identity with mine? You thought I was ever gonna goddamn take responsibility for your issues, anyone else's issues, and their own doings that ruined my life? You thought I was gonna suffer for any of you people ever? You were in my debt the minute I was born! My body's not to be bought and sold, and neither is my goddamn, I don't know, time. Nor is it any, nor any of it was, nor was any of it up for grabs. They're taking or making something like fucking bitch ass little brat. I like men who provide for me, not men who steal from me or make my life even more difficult than it already was. Which is all these men have done. You want some electrocution torture? You want to push? You want this? I'm gonna drive past your house with a retard bitch who goddamn stole your life, defamed you, and talked mean girl shit about you. Cool. I mean, not to ever know you people, as you've offered zero in my life and contributed zero and have been of zero significance or matter. You thought I had to deny my own womanhood and vagina so some bitch could exist and be represented in my own body, life, and existence, career, and identity. Get your own! Straight damn forward. Holy stupid motherfuckers. Actually thought that was their biggest mistake. That was their biggest mistake. Was actually thinking that they mattered enough or that important that I wouldn't file charges, that I wouldn't goddamn sue the living shit out of them, that I would sit here and smile for their damn interpretation of my goddamn own career as my own choice. It was of my own making. You thought I had to answer some stupid bitch. He's like, I'm your vagina. No, you're not. You're just not. You're everyone's vagina? No, not in the least. You represent it? No, I don't. I've been through a lot of what a lot of women have been through, but I never took on anyone else's goddamn karma, burdens, responsibilities, choices, or issues in any capacity. Straight damn forward. I don't give a fuck what someone makes out of it because it's fact and you can't force that shit. And I will never, ever, ever answer your damn fucking wives, you stupid bitch. You thought I put myself through school and worked as hard as I did in school in design and art and fashion and never slept basically in order to do so. Put myself through school. You thought that I worked in the industry, thought that I started a business. You put all that time and effort and thought into everything I was creating so that your damn dumb bitch wife could pass off her own responsibility and her own goddamn. You thought I was gonna let your damn wives and girlfriends take credit for what the fuck I made? For what I've created while not charging with slander? That's how stupid they are. I was right back then for how they were treating me and being stupid little whores and state school sluts. And then right now, they're worthless as fuck mothers. I was right then as well. Like, they insinuate lawsuits in their lives. Not giving a fuck about their children and what they might be paying back for years in lawsuits and suing them for identity fraud. That's how much they care to be seen as special, pretty, important. Or seen in someone else's life and identity. They are willing to risk their child's future education, tuition, maybe their own houses. They fucking repossess their dogs. Shit, they're not gonna have anything. I thought I was here to provide for them and invest in their businesses while they kept me from buying groceries, investing my own. They thought I would want anything to do with them at any cost. I didn't sign up for any of that. They explicitly asked that? No. They pass along information? No. Never sent letters. You think I'm not gonna hammer your fucking face in, bitch, at some point? You sweet little brat living in my goddamn apartment and life and home and old building? You thought I gave a fuck to make your career and you special? You thought it was about being special? If you're an Aries man, you don't really actually even have to try it. That's why all you people, goddamn, thought you could. I don't know. I don't know what you put, but I don't think like any of you people. Point made. Oh, wait, no, maybe it's not. That wouldn't be clear enough for damn fucks who can't retain a goddamn fact for more than 5 seconds. You need to get this explained every day and thought that they were a good use of time. They thought they were going to get something out of this? No, bitch, I would never give you anything that would ever encourage your damn fucking crap, use and abuse of my life. You thought you were walking in here to assess me, to see if you could just walk in here whenever you wanted in a whim without payment? To solicit and fish for goddamn information by upsetting, abusing, and raping, torturing me? You thought I was going to be amenable to that? You still don't have a warrant you can't provide. That's why I filed crimes against humanity against you people. You thought I was going to take your shit in your little damn dumb game of ignorance? Well, you thought you could just, I know you are, but what am I? I'm not playing with you! You stupid bitch! Get out of my home, get out of my life, you unwarranted brats. Worthless crap, legal felonious criminal, fucking rapist bitch ass, zookeeping wannabe, sociopathic, asshole, deranged, displaced, identity fraud, fuckhole, frauds, prostitutes, and damn abusive community of damn unnecessary, unwarranted, damn fucks. And worthless state fucks that have never had any warrant or any solicitation, any, I will leave and I will goddamn run from you people. I will never, ever answer to you damn fucks for all of your bat around or kick around. You thought I needed any of that? You needed for me. You wanted what only I can do. So much so that you tried to actually make me a slave in my own life. You actually tried to silence me so that I wouldn't delegitimize. You're just like, I made this. She doesn't want to come because she was there. Then she'd be like, who are you? And I've already told everyone that I know her. And then I'm more than able to be there in place of her. And then she wants me to have her life and career. That's what I told people. So if she's there, she would probably not agree. So she's like that Helen bitch in that movie Hide and Seek with Daryl Hannah. Poor Daryl Hannah, poor me. They've been like trying to harvest for me something. I don't know. They're psychotic fucks. Remember the Justin Bureau? I don't know what. Men in Black, getting them the fuck out of here. Out of my home and out of my goddamn family home that has been in our family since we bought it in 2000. This is my home. You might have killed off my family and let your damn entity brats live in their goddamn bodies or whatever the fuck. I know my parents, academics, wouldn't play along some petty little suburban game of defame their daughter and everything they worked for to see me achieve in life. I know they wouldn't be goddamn holding me back in life. Or tell me I couldn't drive because, got me a car when I was in high school. I could go to school. I can't believe you actually thought that I would believe you people in your brainwashing crap, thinking that you're conditioning. You deserve this. This is what. Get off of me, you sexually abusive, exploitive, retard, brat, bitch whore, dyke dumb stick. You thought she was actually in charge of someone? I can turn her out when I want. You thought this was a turn on? You thought that was sex? How old are you? You thought I was going to allow you to abuse and torture me on a daily basis? You fucking retard? You thought I was going to allow you to tell me about my own gender? I'm so done with you dumb fucks. I'm going to get restraining orders against the entire damn town. They actually thought that they controlled the English language. They thought that they were little gods. They thought they owned people. They thought that this was for the benefit. They thought that it was for their taking. I don't know where the fuck they got that impression. How stupid did anyone have to be? Don't you ever speak on my behalf or ever imply such things, you damn asshole bitches. You see you people for sex trafficking, and that is a fact. Straightforward. Directly at them. Whomever, you bitch ass little fucks and brats.